Guys, I wanted to share something with you that I've never really shared publicly before, and this was, something that triggered to me being in Vegas at the moment for business. When I was younger, I got, pretty heavily into gambling and, whether it be sports betting or horse racing or whatever it was. And, it wasn't a great time for me, honestly. I was losing money. It's a very sort of shameful thing, to be honest, looking back. And, I think a lot of males, especially in Australia, go through this when you're trying to, create something out of nothing and, you don't have a lot of money. I didn't have any money when I started. And I was like, spending this money trying to like, get ahead, and it becomes this sort of addictive thing. And it wasn't really until I started making money through my business and working and grinding and like, being in crypto that I started to realize looking back and, walking through Vegas right now, like seeing everyone sitting on the slot machines, all this sort of stuff, how sad it is. And the reason I'm able to look back at that now and know that is because it's sad because these things here, whether it be gambling, whether it be sports betting, whether it be inflation, whether it be tax, are all designed to steal your money. You cannot win here mathematically, right? You cannot win unless you invest mathematically with inflation. You cannot win mathematically unless you're growing your assets and you're structuring things away and you're not having to pay tax straight away and basically live off your salary. Everything is designed in this world to keep you poor, and I can say that because I was poor when I started 9 years ago. I had nothing. And now having money, looking at how this world is built, it is designed to screw you over. And that's sad because I'm on a mission to try and educate people and help people think about this and invest and get their money to work for them. But going through that period when I didn't have anything, it's like you have no other way, right? You don't understand any of these things. And it was just a realization for me, being here and seeing a lot of people. It's like, it's sad. And I just want you to know that I hope you're learning and getting information and value from these videos that I put out. If I can leave you with anything, it is understand that the world is not your friend in a good way and a bad way. And the world is designed to keep you poor. The only way to get ahead is to build a business or invest. All right. That ultimately is the fastest way to get out of the rat race. And note to self, if I could tell myself back in the day, this place is not going to make you rich.